retail listing, and it's going to add functionality to the page. So the idea is we're adding functionality to any commercial property listing. And here's what it does. So I'm looking at this Chase Bank ground lease deal. It's being sold at a 5 cap in Austin, Texas. And by clicking the StackSource Browser Extension, a couple things have happened here. One, it scraped information off the page, including the current net operating income of the property. It has scraped the purchase cap price and therefore the purchase price. And so it knows that this is a property listing with $166,000 of NOI, and it's being sold for $3.328 million. Now I can change those assumptions. I can say, well, what if I bought this property at a 5.25 cap instead of a 5 cap? And it'll change that purchase price for me based on the NOI. The next thing is I can choose commercial financing options that may be relevant for this deal. Now, here's the real magic of the StackSource Browser Extension. You can look at this listing and you can know the NOI. You can see what the purchase price is. You can look at information about the lease. But to figure out what would my returns be if I bought this property, that's usually something a real estate investor is going to do in Excel. And if you're an investor, if you're an investment analyst that is looking at a lot of properties and figuring out where you're going to be writing LOIs, that can be a pretty intensive process. Here, we're replacing the quick screen where you don't have to go deep into an Excel model. You don't have to do a messy back of the napkin analysis. Instead, we can say, okay, let's make some quick purchase assumptions. Let's say I can negotiate this to up to a 5.25 cap. And then what if I chose this type of financing? Now, these financing options are being sourced and updated daily from StackSource's server. If you download and install this extension, you're going to notice that it's going to ask for permission to talk to StackSource's server when you're using it. And this is the reason why. I can choose, what if I financed an acquisition of this Chase Bank with a regional bank or credit union? The interest rate on that loan, we are giving you parameters for that type of lender and the interest rates we're seeing in the market today.